Hey there, this is Patricia to share a video revealing the Elle Studio February 2019 kit. As always, it's filled with color, it's filled with great graphics, and bottom line, it's just a nice, clean design. I'm always drawn to Ellie's design style. So let's take a look at the cards. We have some rainbow speech bubbles, the currently card, and of course there's cards that have the place to add your journaling, and I love that food card, and you'll see why in a little bit, how I'm drawn to the anything with food. But some great little areas to add your journaling to on these cards. Some have a white background, some have a more colorful background. But great ways to get creative or to just make quick and simple pocket pages or layouts or even any project that you're working on. Now the 4x6 cards here, I love that block of color, and I love the numbers with the tone on tone with the purple, and here's the story card is always perfect for journaling. Die cuts, oh my goodness, I'm really digging the die cuts. Now here's the extras that are available to purchase separately. We have the real life phrase stickers. We have the February labels. So good, so good. And the bright labels, yay! I love these, they're awesome. And I'm so always drawn to Elle Studios stamps. Oh, happy day. These are great. I really got to play with them. They're great for your planners too, as well as these icon puffy stickers. Love it, and love the lavender puffy alphas. Now check this out, large Jane alphas with the polka dot design. You can use those with your large Jane outline stamps, and here's the diagonal design. Ellie is so good. She's just, oh my goodness, she makes creating so much fun and documenting so much fun. Now here's the numbers, same designs. You got the polka dots and the diagonals. And as always, Ellie's has three-dimensional embellishments. We got some chips here. We got circles, stars, and hearts. And y'all, I did peek at the box before I did the video, and I about died when I saw the acrylic stars. And voila, the rainbow. I about died. Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. I'm like, oh, it's like part of me wants to save it. And the happiness, it's just so beautiful. She's so good at all this. Now here's available for purchase separately a pack of the currently cards, which are really good to have on hand because of the journaling and the documenting capabilities that this is going to do for your pages. And I am loving the Traveler's Notebook format, but I wanted a little bit more versatility. So I'm using the Happy Planner rings and punch and the Elle Studio papers and cards and stamps here to create a unique take on a traveler's notebook and something that's a little bit more, I don't know how to, I guess flexible. I wanted to be able to insert pages a little bit easier rather than just adhering them onto a page in a traveler's notebook. So I typically do not work with two pattern papers like this on each side, but I decided I was really drawn to the food stickers and the elements in the kit and the extras. So I decided to print some photos and see how it would work. And I'm going to play around with some extra pattern paper to just pull out some of the colors and create some layers as well. But mostly to create a little bit more color, a little bit more depth here to go with this photo. Now I printed this photo large, it's about a 4x6, and the other photo I printed small. So this will be a busy spread. And you know, my style is very eclectic. Sometimes it's a little bit busy like this, but it's always going to be centered around the design and the story. Now I'm using one of the cards from the kit, and I just typed in what I wanted to say there, and I'll be adding to that a little bit more. What I want to do now though is I have the idea, I have the general idea, the photos and the pattern paper that I'm going to layer with. I want to pull in some of the die cuts from the kit, and I'm going to pull in some of the new bright labels dies and cut some of the February labels here, and I'm basically going with As you can see, that was another food related tag or die. I'm going to pull in those kind of things and colors. So I'm going with the theme. I'm pulling what would go with my theme, and I'm pulling what would go as far as the colors for this spread. I'm going to create a pretty full spread here, and I really love the look of having like a border of numbers at the bottom, and the numbers are actually going to help represent the date. I'm going to do the 1 on part of one of the bright labels here and cut that and use another bright label on the other side for the 7th. So this is actually January 7th was the date of these photos. And you know, people aren't going to really realize what that is, but you know, that's part of how I thought this process through is, ooh, how could I highlight the date? And then I thought, well, it'd be really cool to have a border. Now I'm turning to my Misty tool here because I'm stamping on an uneven surface of one pattern paper to the bottom pattern paper. And in case it didn't stamp well, I know I could just stamp easily on top of that. Now I'm doing another tricky thing here by stamping that 6 between 2 pattern papers, and it actually moved on me. Later on I did fix that. I ended up redoing that whole page because it did kind of bother me a little bit. I tried to just let it go, but I should not have tried to stamp again because then it really did kind of bother me. All right, so now I'm going to start placing some of the labels and the dies. I pulled one of the, I love those acetate hearts and stars, so, and that goes really awesome with the photo and the theme. So this was documenting, I was on a journey in 2017 to lose quite a bit of weight to get myself healthy again. Once again, story of my life. And the program, I don't normally do programs. I normally just do it on my own. But this time I did do a program, and I did have to eliminate fruit. And I really, really missed fruit. So this was like the very first time I was having fruit again. And so it's worthy of documenting and sprucing this page up. So, you know, it is a big deal. So I'll pull things out that say yay and things that are fun and colorful to go with how I felt about that. So I'm going to add some stamping to some of these labels, do some stapling here. Everything just, I want to create texture and go with the whole overall theme and adhere that in place. I love Ellie's hearts. I love her. You can always spot Ellie's hearts. She just has a whole unique look to some of her products. Her style is just very clean, even though it can be colorful, it can be graphic, but it can be very clean. Now, like I said, with me doing my traveler's notebook in this format, I'm gonna add some foam adhesive to some of these dies and really have fun with them. I love that January circle wood piece that is available in the shop that was new last month, I believe. She's got some really great stuff to help you document. So basically that's a cluster right there. Now, again, this is important. This is a big deal to me. Important, yay, I pulled those tags from the kit, and I want to add a little bit of a nice little cluster there at the top. So I decided I want to put the important tag underneath, or the important die underneath the photo. And to create a little bit extra texture, I'm just going to staple onto that little die cut piece and then pop dot it. So it kind of has the look that it's stapled to the photo, but it's not. Because I know if I actually tried to staple it to the photo, you know, that's when you usually mess it up, like I did with stamping that 6. But so you'll see here, I'm just going to continue to now adhere stuff down, starting on the other page. And I love that little label with the food icon on it. So I did a thumbs up, and I'm going to have that overlap. And as I was doing this, I decided I wanted to add the new stamp with the lines. I really love that. I wanted to add a little bit more journaling, and I got it off. So that was it. After I messed up with the 6 and I messed up with that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this page again. So I stamped that, and I added my journaling. So like I said, this is going to be a full spread. I'm going to create even more layers on this right side with some of the labels. And I stamped the image from the Happy Heart stamp, and then I stamped the Yay from the brand new Oh Happy Day stamp set. And then I just continue to add layers with some of the die cuts and the extras from this month. And that finishes up the spread. I really like how it came out, and I even added some extra stamping to that card that I used from the kit and some of the puffy stickers. And it's so fun. I really have enjoyed using these kits, and I hope you do as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Have a great day.